What's going on, everyone? This is Shadizzo. I'm bringing you my honest review of Thor Ragnarak. Just to let you know, in this review, there is going to be spoilers, so this is your spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, what is wrong with you? Go out there, watch this movie. As you can tell, it's going to be a good review. If you have seen it and you want to know my views on it, stay tuned. Alright, so I'm just going to jump right into this. This movie took me by surprise. I thought it was going to be good. I didn't realize it was going to be this good. When I say this good, it is now the number 3 spot of Marvel movies for me. To give you an idea, the other two that I rank it above that is the first Iron Man that came out in 07, 08, and then Guardian of the Galaxy, the first edition, Volume 1. Volume 2, I really enjoyed. It just wasn't as good as Volume 1 for me, my personal opinion. Alright, so let's dive into Thor. If you have not seen the previews pretty much didn't tell you the whole story, but kind of give you an idea of what's going on. Thor basically gets into a fight with his sister that comes out of nowhere, Hela. Him and Loki get caught off guard. They pretty much go around, they fight her, they lose badly. And then they pretty much not get banished, but got kicked out of their world. And they ended up in this world pretty much of trash. Now, this jumps into more of the Hulk comic book. This is like the Planet Hulk, which I would love to see if they would do a Planet Hulk movie. But there is some licensing deals on there, and with the first 2 solo Hulk movies that were not that great. Well, let's be honest, they were garbage. I think they're kind of afraid to pull the trigger. I don't think they believe that Hulk will be a good solo movie character. But from saying that, in this movie Ragnarok, the Hulk actually was in the Hulk form, probably for the first half of the movie. Now, not only on this planet, Thor and Hulk actually battle in a gladiator style battle, which was freaking awesome. We got to meet a lot of really cool characters that not too many people knew about. So the person that actually runs this planet, his name is called the Grandmaster. The Grandmaster, he's an elder of the universe. Basically, he's an immortal. Just basically been around forever. So he's actually very important. Where it looks like Marvel is leading towards. The Grandmaster is going to have a bigger plan, or not a plan, but a bigger part in these movies to come. So just we're in Grandmaster, and what's his name? Oh, I can't. Jeff Goldblum that played the Grandmaster. What a phenomenal job! It fits his. It's just him in real life. So actually, he was a perfect actor to play that. The other characters that we got to meet is Korg. Korg is his rock guy. He actually was the comic relief. Well, part of the comic relief in this. To kind of compare him, I think he's like the Groot from Volume 1, where he was around, but he did things. Now, his species is actually very important for Thor. And the first ever Thor comic book, that's who Thor actually went and fought. And you get to see that, I think, in the first movie, where Thor and his little companions go to a different world. And he's like, well, only one of you will die. And then somebody threw something at him. Then he goes around and starts killing things. Those were all the same species as Korg. The other character, Valkyrie, she's this badass badass soldier from the Thor's universe actually cross over into the Planet Hulk. In the Planet Hulk comic book series, her and Hulk actually hook up. Not like hook up, but they hook up and they become sparring partners for Thor to become. I mean, not Thor, Hulk to be this great warrior. So basically, they go and they escape this planet to go back home. Loki's there. Loki's doing Loki things. Try to convince Thor that, oh, I'm on your side, then backstabs him like he does in every single freaking movie. But then once again, Loki comes back and saves the day or whatnot. Now, so they go back home. They fight Hela again. But this time Thor has the Hulk and Valkyrie. They come and they fight. Pretty epic battle scenes between Hela and Thor and his little group. So they fight. They necessarily don't destroy her. We actually don't know what happened to her. I'm assuming that she's not dead. She's going to be coming back because she's such a strong character on there. So they fight. Great battle scene. Pretty much Asgard gets destroyed. Huge spoiler, Asgard gets destroyed. However, Thor and the Hulk and Loki, all the main characters that was in this movie, was able to save a lot of the people off there. So they fly off. And looks like they're going to go to a different world on there. Now, on my closing remarks here, like I said, it's in the top 3. They did a good job sprinkling humor, but not like forcing humor down your throat. So I think they did that perfectly. Marvel, they are so smart. I think they just learn what works with them, and they're sticking with it. Where they're adding the certain rock songs, adding the right music, everything all coming together, adding different characters from different movies. So it is such a great way that they're doing it. So I'm very excited to see what they have next. Now, speaking of Marvel, the next movie that's going to be coming out is Black Panther. I believe that's coming out in February. I am looking forward to that. Black Panther, not one of the biggest name comic book heroes, but that character's badass. The actors that they are having in that movie, they are all are phenomenal actors. And like I said, Marvel just has a niche for this. Marvel knows how to make their movies and how to set them up with the music, soundtrack, how to throw in the humor at the right time, how to know when it's gonna be a big battle scene, how to throw in some darkness into it, how to they are so well balanced on this, and I think it's just because they have a focus and they know what's work with Marvel. So the next movie I'm probably going to see is probably going to be Justice League. That comes out, I believe, the 16th, so next week. So I'm going to watch that. I do not have high hopes for it. Justice League, I don't know. DC, dude, come on, man. I'm wearing a Batman shirt right now. But DC, you guys just are trying to make everything as a dark film, which works for Batman because he's a very dark character. I have a whole bunch of problems with Batman versus Superman. Now, Wonder Woman was phenomenal. I love Wonder Woman, but man, come on, guys, you're losing this battle.